Hi guys, I'm Lisa and welcome back to What to Bake. This week we will be baking Galaxy cupcakes. For this recipe I actually tried a few different techniques. A candy melt sphere, multicolored buttercream icing, and an ultra dark cupcake. Let's hope they all work out. Now before we get started, remember to hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and maybe pop me a comment down below. Without further ado, let's get baking. In a large mixing bowl, add your sugar, flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Mix well. In a separate bowl, add the egg, milk, oil, and a little bit of vanilla. Mix until all the ingredients are well combined. Add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. Beat for about 2 minutes on medium speed. To make these cupcakes ultra dark, we are going to add a little bit of black food coloring, but you don't have to add too much. The cupcakes will darken up as they bake in the oven, so you only need a little bit. Then, our secret ingredient that makes these cupcakes so delicious, we will add a little bit of hot water. If you want to give these cupcakes a go, the recipe will be in the description box below. Next, we're going to move on to our candy melt spheres. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, candy melt can be a little bit temperamental. So here's an extra tip. Heat your candy melt in the microwave, and if you see that it starts to seize up a little bit or the texture is not as smooth, you can add a little bit of vegetable oil, just a little bit at a time. Mix well until it becomes nice and smooth. For the candy melt spheres, we will use a special mold. We will start by dusting it over with some edible glitter. Add a little bit of candy melt to your mold and then use a spoon to smooth it out. Make sure to get rid of all the excess candy melt, and then you can smooth it over with an offset spatula. Set aside at room temperature and allow them to set. Then, very carefully, you can try to pop them out of the mold. We are going to fill our spheres with mini marshmallows and some nerds. To assemble our sphere, we will need a hot pan. Place half of your sphere on the hot pan and allow it to melt a little bit. Then place it on the other half of your sphere and smooth it out with your finger. And there you go. Next, we can move on to the buttercream icing. In a bowl, beat the butter until it is creamy and pale in color. Add half of your icing sugar and mix well. Then you can add the rest of your icing sugar, your vanilla, and a little bit of milk. For this recipe, we will need 4 different colors of buttercream icing. We are first going to start with the black food coloring. We are looking for a very dark color of icing, but we don't want that horrible food coloring taste in our mouth. So we're going to add a little bit of black food coloring, but then the very important step is to allow it to rest and the color to develop. The longer you leave your icing, the darker the color will become. If the color is not as dark as you would like, you can also add a little bit of cocoa powder. This will make your icing taste more like chocolate, but it will definitely help the color develop a little bit better. We will check in with our icing a little bit later. Then we can move on to the blue, pink, and purple. As you guys can see, the color is definitely darker. Before we put our icing into our piping bag, we're first going to put all the colors together. Prepare your working area with some cling wrap. Then spread the different colors of buttercream icing in streaks all over the cling wrap. When you're done, you can roll it up like a little sausage. Cut off the one side and then place it into your piping bag. And there you go! Pipe your beautiful colored buttercream on top of your cupcake. Then we can add some sprinkles. Just a little bit of that edible glitter, and we'll finish it off with our beautiful sphere. And there you guys have it, my version of a galaxy cupcake. Now if you guys think my cupcake is out of this world, remember to hit the like button. Have fun baking!